moved out to about the 25. 53-yard punt. 12-yard return. The Eagles take over trailing by 3. San Francisco 10. Philadelphia 7. They came formal today.
Yeah, they told the guy he had to wear a tie. No one said anything about a shirt or a coat. And I like that guy next to him in that shirt. How he got that many colors on that shirt, I have no idea.
This is Cunningham back to throw it. Going deep again, and he has Fred Barnett again. And he was past Eric Davis and in the clear.
Yeah, that was one thing. You know, they just got Fred Barnett on a deep one on the left side, so now Fred Barnett has the confidence. Of course, Fred Barnett always has confidence. Randall Cunningham, I think, is getting a little confident. So he tries to hit him on that one, and Barnett put a move on Eric Davis, and he had Davis beaten by 5 yards. That is a big-time beat when you do that to someone.
Myers split wide to the left this time. Different formation. This is Lee Sherman. He is hit with some authority by Mike Walter.
Yeah, the 49ers were last in the league in pass defense, and I know the Eagles came in still with a lot of respect for their secondary. In fact, it was Randall Cunningham who said, you know, he said they're last because you can't run on them. And he said no one even tries to run. And that, you know, that front group, you know, we talked about Pierce Holt, Kevin Fagan, Ted Washington now playing that nose tackle. They do such a good job against the run that if you're going to make yardage, you better throw on them.
3rd and 10. 3 wide receivers left. Cunningham missed Seidner. Well over his head.
Seidner's one of those guys that's only about 5'6", and he was just standing on the line of scrimmage. He was the 3rd receiver. Cunningham was looking deep, and again, didn't want to force anything in there, so he just threw it to Seidner out in the side.
Grant back deep for the 49ers. Jeff Fiegels to punt for Philadelphia. 10-7. San Francisco by 3. Flag on the play back at the line of scrimmage. This one takes a 49er bounce, an Eagle bounce. And now the confusion over which way it did bounce. And who got it? Or did the flag back at the line of scrimmage? Remember, Philadelphia has the ball.
The ball touched one of the 49ers, they're saying, and then the Eagles recovered. But as you say, Pat, there's still a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be against the Eagles.
Is costly.
That is very costly because you already saw this half what the Eagles can do if they get good field position. They got good field position, and they hit Fred Barnett out there. You see what happened right there? You see they come in and they didn't get set. They only had 10 men in the field, and when this guy came in there, he didn't get set.
5-yard penalty. Free kick.
Good call.
That was Seidner. And you're going to see him. He's going to come in. You see, he's going to come in from this side here. There's no one there. There's only 10 guys. And there he is right now, and he doesn't get set. So that is a tough penalty. First of all, not being on the field, and then moving when the ball snapped.
And then you recover the fumble.
And remember, he was the guy that the 3rd down pass was intended for, so he was in the game on 3rd down.
Good punt. Returned by Grant. And Grant tripped up by the kicker, Jeff Fiegels. And William Frizzell also. That's Seidner. 56-yard punt. A lot of things happen to you when you cover kicks.
You talk about a tough deal. Here's Jeff Seidner out here, and you just watch him. Now, he was the guy 3rd down, incomplete pass, and he didn't get on the field in time, so the penalty was against him, and then watch that. Those were 3 plays, and he'll remember the rest of his life.
Here's Young. This His pass is complete to Rice. Rice to about the 34. Stopped by Hopkins. A gain of 17.
It's funny, it seems like the 49ers have been moving the ball all day. They haven't had any turnovers. They hadn't had a penalty. They haven't had a penalty against them, but yet they only have 10 points.
And only lead by 3.
And if they didn't get that, if Seidner had been on the field, then they wouldn't even have the ball now. The Eagles would have the ball now.
Wes Hopkins heads for the sideline. The Eagles already thin at defensive back. William Frizzell comes into play safety now. Ambley is sent back. It's back to Lee. Inside the 30, stopped by Seth Joyner, a gain of 5.
Randall Cunningham and Keith Byers are good friends, and I think one of the reasons for Byers moving to tight end, remember Keith Jackson used to be like Randall Cunningham's security blanket out there. That if there was nothing else, he could always find Keith Jackson. Randall Cunningham has really missed that this year, and I think Keith Byers is trying to take that position.
2nd and 5. Young will throw it if he can. If he has time, he does. To Brett Jones. Close to a first down.
One thing you have to be impressed with is the way the 49ers are calling their plays. Mike Shanahan is the offensive coordinator here in his first year with the 49ers, and he has really stepped in and adjusted well, I think. He's worked well with Steve Young, and you never get a beat on them. You never know exactly what they're going to do. I mean, they throw it, they run it, they bootleg it. They just keep you off balance the whole time.
3rd and 1. At the Eagle 26. I don't think maybe. Questionable. Close to a first down, maybe not. Amp Lee, the ball carrier.
That was a good second effort by Amp Lee. He may not get it, but it wasn't even going to be close until he made this second effort. Watch him come off here to the left. He has pretty good block in there. Now it looks like it's going to be stopped. And right at the end, you see right there, he lunges and picks up another yard.
Close enough for them to measure.
This is be one that if it's 4th down, George Seifert's going to have a tough decision here.
It's going to be 4th. They're in field goal range. It wouldn't be an easy one by any means. But they're going to go for the first down, it looks like.
Yeah, and this Eagle defense is not an easy defense to run on. It's an easy defense to play pass. I mean, you can either come up with nothing here or you can come up with a touchdown here. If I were the 49ers, I think I'd take a shot and try and get a touchdown on this play.
Remember the game, the Eagles against Phoenix, when Phoenix had 7 shots inside the 3 and didn't make it?
Yeah, that's the thing with this Eagle. If you're going to run into the teeth of it, you probably have a good chance of not making it.
Quarterback sneak. Nope. And Lee, and he got it.
I'll tell you one thing, the Eagles really sell out on short yardage. They have all 11 guys up there, and if the 49ers would have played pass and thrown some, they could have had a touchdown.
They didn't get as much as I thought. They're going to measure again.
Well, the 49ers all say that they have it. You see the ball is just in front of the line. It has to get about a yard in front of the line. And again, Amp Lee made a nice second effort there. This is the guy come running out there. He dropped the marker.
Fumble the flag.
You can't fumble that.
Yep.
That's why coaches get gray hair and wear ropes on their glasses.
Or hats. So you can't tell if they got gray hair or not.
Well, Rich Kotite doesn't yet. He hasn't really been in it that long, although he's had his ups and downs in Philadelphia.
A lot of trials.